Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
This is Newcap News with Annika Notveit.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. One man is facing charges following an attempted robbery in Lloydminster yesterday. RCMP say around 1 p.m. they received a call of a possible robbery at a pharmacy in the 2700 block of 50th Avenue. A man in his 20s entered the pharmacy and placed a note on the counter demanding prescription drugs. The note also indicated the man had a weapon. The man was later located by a police officer patrolling the area and was arrested without incident. Plunging oil prices could impact Canada's real estate market, slowing sales in the west but boosting prices in the east. That's according to an annual price survey by real estate agency Royal LePage. Overall, house prices are expected to go up moderately across Canada, with homes in the Greater Toronto area seeing the biggest gains and the Vancouver market seeing the second biggest jump. Gains in Calgary are forecasted to be less than half of what was expected before the collapse in the price of oil. The fallout from lower oil prices led Royal LePage to revise its regional forecasts, shifting economic activity from west to east. And with the price of oil hitting a record low of less than $50 a barrel, the government of Alberta is looking at options on how they can deal with the fallback in the future. But as Fraser Snowden finds out, cities like Cold Lake aren't as afraid of the outcome and are confident that tough times will pass.
A city like Cold Lake that thrives on the oil business has been building housing at a rapid pace to keep up with the demand and try and reduce rental costs. Mayor Craig Copeland says they will continue this effort regardless of the questionable economy.
The idea is to build up supply. We weren't getting people to moving to Cold Lake because rent was so expensive. Now I think you're going to see an adjustment in Cold Lake, and maybe it's going to be more down to City of Edmonton levels.
But with Suncor Energy cutting 1,000 jobs this week in the Alberta oil sands, it is a fear for the province that we may feel the pressure. Copeland believes the issue will balance out and isn't worried.
If you take a short-term view on running the city, making decisions, you're gonna have a lot of heartburn. I think this is you got a correction in the market where the low is not being determined yet. It's still a falling knife.
The province, however, has a different view. Premier Jim Prentice announced this week that they are looking at a possible provincial sales tax. Although Copeland isn't that worried about it, he does stress that Alberta needs to get the Keystone XL pipeline approved.
I think if we don't get the pipelines built out of Alberta, I think that's going to have more of a bigger effect on Cold Lake than the price of oil right now.
Regardless of the changes, only time will tell how Alberta will prevail. In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.